Okay, now like I said, there was 2 goats that were sacrificed on the Day of Atonement. The second goat was called the scapegoat. Okay, and the high priest would lay both of his hands on the head of the scapegoat, and he would confess all the sins of the children of Israel, and all of those sins would be transferred into the scapegoat, and then they would send that goat out into the wilderness to take those sins as far away as the east is from the west. Leviticus 16:22 says, as the goat goes into the wilderness, it will carry all the people's sins upon itself into a desolate land. So our scapegoat is Jesus Christ. All of our sins were laid upon Him. He was led away to be crucified outside the gate, to take that rejection, to take that scorn, so that we would never be rejected and we would never have to be scorned. Those 2 goats represent our complete redemption. Goat number 1, whose blood was sprinkled on the mercy seat. Our sins are forgiven. He's our sin offering. He paid the debt for our sins. Goat number 2 was our scapegoat. Not only are our sins forgiven, they are forgotten. He removed our sins. He removed the debt. He wiped it clean as if it never happened. And Paul talked about it in Romans 4. He was talking about David, an old covenant man looking down the corridors of time, just as David also describes the blessedness of the man to whom God imputes righteousness apart from works. You understand, our blessedness, our blessed state is that God imputes righteousness to us apart from works. And that word blessedness is a plural word. 2 types of blessedness that are described. Goes right back to those 2 goats. Number 1, blessed are those whose lawless deeds are forgiven and whose sins are covered. The debt has been paid. Blessed state number 2, blessed is the man to whom the Lord shall not impute sin. That means the record of the debt has been removed. He remembers our sins no more.